All right, I'm out here. Had to shovel my way in. We're supposed to get like around 2 feet of snow. It's a little less than 1 so far, so we got all day to go. Shoveled the paths off already a little bit. That way it's less work to do later. It's still kind of super cold and powdery, so it's not heavy work. It is a pain in the ass, though. Like, our sidewalks have these little things, so you're just pushing along with a shovel, and all of a sudden, smash! It's like one of the joints between the pads on the concrete. Had a riff idea, I put it into my phone. So I'm dropping the pitch with my pedal here. So it's like I'm dropped down to A. Yeah, okay. Variations may occur as I go through this, but that's the rough idea. I might do a bridge. Can automate that on. All right, so yeah, I've got a Boss Poly Shifter and then this, which is a plug-in. It's the Thaw amp by Odahome, and it does alternate like pitches and stuff with its like pitch section where you got whammy, thicken, and other things. I might just go for it. Let me just pre-plan a little bit here. All right, well, that was just a bunch of improvisation and ended up a little different than what I was doing in the beginning, so yeah. So since that was improv, I kind of don't know everything I did all the way through the song, so I think what I'm going to do is just do a right side, but I'm going to piece it out and play with it to a point, cut in, restart. All right, so I'm just going to put a guitar solo on this thing. All right, so I can quick do this 4 ticks overlap. Let's see. Don't ever let anyone tell you to doing MIDI guitars is easier, because actually sometimes way more of a pain in the ass. Just worth it for the perfect tuning and tone. I'm only using it for an overdub too, to just make the chorus thicker. So I got those panned in a little bit. The other 2 are panned wide, so it just kind of fills in all the gaps. So I think that's all I'm going to do. All right, just came back in. I had to shovel my way out and in. The snow's coming down so fast, like by the time I went outside, there was already like 4 or 5 inches down. And then, well, I shoveled some of that off, went in, used the bathroom, came out. It's already another inch down. I'm like, are you freaking kidding me? I'd rather shovel it off in little increments than a whole giant lump, especially if it gets wet. This is an easy one, and I've literally done this thing before, but I am just having a mental block right now. So instead of trying this over and over and over again, I'm just going to play the freaking verse. That was my thought on the matter. I think my brain's fried from shoveling the snow. I know that doesn't sound like the most difficult task to do, but I got a herniated disc in my lower back and it hurts, so just kind of kicked my butt doing it. I also woke up early because I just couldn't stay asleep even though I should have. This is the kind of thing where it makes the video editing a little bit harder because I now have to line up multiple little bass parts, which is going to be a real pain in the ass. But I had to cut it off where I was like, okay, after apparently track counter 6. So like after 5 screw ups, I was just like, this ain't happening. If I can't get through the first chorus and back into the verse, I'm not going to make it through the song. That's just some rhythmic nonsense underneath, so that's fine. I think I got that pretty well on, save for cymbal hit right. Yeah, there it is. Holy crap. So, cymbal hit going into the very last chorus was wildly early. But I'm just going to quantize it and pretend it didn't happen. But I'm just saying it happened. I am just going to start plowing through this. I put some lyrics down. Don't really know what I want to do per se, but I'm just going to hit record and improvise. I think I might just paste the verse down 2 times. Just because I got the same lyrics, so I might as well. That overlapped anyway, so definitely doing the chorus on a separate track. Lyrics, I'm going to copy those right down to the bottom of the description box, and they're always there for every song. The middle of my description box has where you can find me online, purchase, and stream my music. I've just got all the places listed that I'm streaming or available for download. Top of my description box has a link, and that link is there as the best Bible teaching I know of. I always say in the beginning it's Christian rock. I don't go on about it. My lyrics are sometimes geared towards that, sometimes not. But that teaching is just really good objective teaching. I see so much other stuff online that's really not good at all. And I always say it's subjective, meaning they're importing traditional denominational stuff. But in opposition to all that, this is objective teaching, really on point. What does it actually say? What were the writers intending? Teaching only with nothing else added. You're going to see grammar translation from the original languages, which clears up a whole bunch of stuff right there. So, yeah, that's it. It's there as a resource if you want to check it out. I come out here every morning and write a song. So that's it for today. Trying to get this thing edited and punched up there in between shoveling snow because... like, literally, I did the bass guitar, drums, and then I was like, oh, I'm going to go in the house again and put lyrics down. And but outside, it is already, like, completely covered over again. I keep just plowing through it while I can, though, because I'd rather do little increments than a whole giant pile. So, you know, to me, that's just easier. If I had a snowblower, that'd be a different story. We got a little electric one, but it only handles, like, a little bit. So, this is powder, and right now I can just kind of push it lightly with the shovel out of the way. But if I let it go, so I'm going to end it right there. Say thanks for watching. Here comes the final version. And yeah. All right. Bye.